Are you a fool? Or maybe even more pointedly, I should ask, are you a lost fool? Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. Today we're wrapping up a discussion about who is the fool. The Bible has a lot to say about that. Jesus says that we need to be very careful about calling someone a fool because in Matthew chapter 5 and verse 22 he said, if we do that, we're in danger of hell fire. But now we need to understand if God calls someone a fool, that's a very serious matter. And God, in fact, does categorize some people as a fool. Yesterday we looked at the idea in Psalm 14 and verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. You know, one of the problems with the fool is the fool has not guarded the heart. In Proverbs chapter 4 and verse number 23, we read these words, keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. You know, if you had a spring, you would be very careful to protect it. You probably wouldn't want to put your outhouse right beside the spring. You probably wouldn't want your if it's your drinking water, you wouldn't want your cattle stomping through your spring because they might pollute it. And likewise with our heart, it is from the heart that the issues of life come forth. And we need to protect our heart. And what's happened to a lot of people, they become a fool because they've not protected the heart. And eventually they reach the point where they just completely discount God altogether. We read in Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5, This needs to be the attitude of the individual who wants to protect their heart. There we read, beginning at verse number 5, Proverbs 3, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. And he goes on to talk about the fact that it's the very best thing for you. It's the best for you in this life, and it's the best in the life to come. But ultimately, get this, don't trust yourself. Trust the Lord. And when you're doing what the Lord says you should do, then you can have great confidence. Thank you for being with us this week for your Daily 180, and please join us again next week.